Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Very Best by Verneuil-Joyeux. Today we are having another very interesting topic. It will be about jealousy versus hate. Now, since you're here, if you have not subscribed to my channel, please like, subscribe, and share. Share, because this is how we get the word out as to keep you yoke about what is going on, how to keep you abreast, how to keep your mind positive, know what to do, what not to do, and just aware of certain situations affecting you in your life and how you can take care of that and become your very best self. Today, yes, today I have another very special guest. Let me see if I can get her. All right. Let me see if I can add her on here. Please share the link so that we can have guests on because we have another very interesting topic today. So please share the link. Let me try to get my guest on in the interim. Yes, I think she's there.
Okay.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi,
Hold on,
darling.
I'm not in a good position.
There.
I'm trying to see.
Hi.
Right.
How are you doing today?
I'm good. I'm good. Um,
Awesome.
yes.
Introduce yourself for our guests and those joining.
Okay. My name is Gabrian Popo.
Yes,
I'm
yes.
from I'm from Peru.
That's right.
Yes.
The massive.
I'm just trying to get the perfect lighting because the weather is very bad. The weather just
Oh,
changed.
yeah, it's been raining quite a lot back in St. Lucia, huh?
Yep.
Mhm. Yeah, but this one seems good.
Yeah. I'm just
Yeah,
I was trying
yeah,
to connect it to my laptop, but then it's not making sense. So I'll use my phone.
okay. Yeah, that's what it's for most of it. I just use my phone. Okay, so guys, welcome back to our next episode of Makeup Sip and Chat. I don't know if you have anything to sip, Gabriel, but my husband brought me some coffee, so I'll be sipping on that today. Yes.
Not a problem, not a problem.
Yeah. So, yeah, today we have another very intriguing and interesting topic, things that have been happening in our lives, topics that some persons just don't speak about, they try to avoid, but it's quite existent. And I think we need to talk
Yep.
about such topics so that, persons are aware of it and they know how best to handle situations like this. Now,
Indeed.
Gabriel and I, before I mention the topic, Gabriel and I have a past, a history. We have many groups that we share. Both of us are pageant fanatics. As you all know, I love pageantry. She loves pageantry. I love
Yeah.
modeling. She loves modeling. We share
Yeah.
also the same modeling group, the Imani seniors. We're both part of the Imani seniors. And yes,
Mhm.
for the past few days, because of all what has been going on, um, the organizer of the group, the coordinator, Ermin, she decided to ask us questions. She gave each of us a question to pose in the group just to try to, keep the group engaged and try to find out what is our opinions or thoughts on certain issues
Just
affecting us in society
what is
today.
going on? What is going on? I'm stuck.
I'm seeing you clearly. I'm seeing you. You're moving. Yeah,
So
but
why
sometimes I'm seeing you clearly.
so what is going on
Sometimes
with
it
my
might be fidgeting.
maybe the weather?
Yeah, flow service. But
as
you,
usual.
yes,
I'm actually stuck, I swear.
I'm seeing you though. But sometimes it just get black. The screen, your screen just gets black. But I'm seeing you.
Mhm.
Maybe just give it some time or come out of it and come back in.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Like it was actually
Yeah, just get, yeah,
yeah, they told me I lost connection.
yeah. But you actually did twice though.
Really?
Let me see if I can remove the full one. You see it?
Remove that one. I don't have a problem.
Yeah. Let me see. Okay. Yes, so like I was saying, I feel like I'm a bit too high today. Like I was saying, Gabriel and I, it's a bit cold. It's going into winter, so it's getting a bit cold, so I had to dress up. Yes. Yes, but representing blue, I'm so happy that we're having a new president. Honestly, I didn't want to mention it last week, but
Yes,
I'm
let me
just so
tell you,
happy.
I am so happy.
Yes,
I was
sister.
watching on TV and I was
I am
so happy
honestly,
that he was president.
yes. I am so exhilarated at the news and the results because you see all this anxiety that I have been experiencing and all of these heavy emotions and taxing moments. I think it is as a result of the current president and everything. And I'm so happy. Maybe the results may not have been the best for you, but for me, I'm just so happy with the
Yeah,
results. I
I
feel
am
like
too. I am
the
too.
current president,
I
he
am so good
represents
to
a
get a
beacon.
leader.
Yeah, he represents a beacon of hope, unity, and
Yeah.
let me tell you, I'm ready. I'm just so ready to see what they have in store. Hi, Muriel.
Oh,
Yes,
hey, cousin.
welcome. Share the live, honey. So, like I was saying, Gabriel and I, we share so many groups that we are interested in. We have certain things that we are interested in, like the Imani Divas, and Muriel is also a part of that. Muriel Seki Beacon. We're not going to go into politics today, but anyway, Muriel is also a part of that. So welcome, join the conversation. And like I was saying, because we're a part of this group, because we are a part of this group, Ermin, which is the coordinator. Yes, she's the coordinator, the commissioner, I would say, of the group. And she was asking us, she assigned to us different questions every day we have to put in the group. So I said, why not? Since I had already had Gabrian as my guest booked. Yeah, so I said, why not discuss her topic? So let us know of your topic, Gabriel, your question actually.
My question. Oh, I can't remember it by heart, but it was something about would you rather an individual being jealous of you or you rather the individual hate you?
Yes. So, guys, we will be starting to talk about that, and maybe we can branch off to the other questions I was posed in the group. But we'll be starting with this. How do you shed a life? Honestly, I have
How do you
never
say
shed
that
a
live? Just like since you're on YouTube, just click at the bottom, you see a share button and it will show you WhatsApp, Facebook, and you share it to that. It will be like a link.
I know when I'm off it, I can do it like after the video is done.
Yeah.
I know how to do it. But whilst I'm on it, like since I'm the host,
But I did,
it's
but
not giving me
Mira, you
any
could look,
option.
but she could look in the group, in one of the groups she's in. I sent the link there, so she could just share that exact same link.
Yeah. Oh yes, I think I saw you. I saw
Yeah.
you sitting there. Yes, queens. Welcome. Please share the live so that persons can join because we have a very interesting topic, a topic that is
Yes.
very prevalent in our societies today.
Oh
And we need
yes.
to
Oh
hear your
yes.
opinions, your experiences. Hi, Krista. Welcome. We need to hear your experiences about hate
Baby.
versus jealousy. Now, her question, like she stated, it was if you have to choose between somebody hating you and somebody Being jealous of you. Hello, little prince.
Say
Hi.
hello. Who was
Hi.
speaking? Say
Hi.
hi. Say hi.
Hello. Check his two plats. He look like Mickey Mouse. Hey, Germa.
Quinn, look
Hey.
him. He's so huge already.
Yes, check how tall he is. He walks already.
He did 3 steps last night, but he has 8 teeth.
Oh, Messi. He's a little eater. Hey,
Oh yes. Mm-hmm.
Jojo. Look me and say, hey, Jojo.
Mm-hmm.
Hi. So, yes, the topic will be about hate versus jealousy. So I would love, love, love for you guys to write in the comments your experiences and also be very engaging with us because this is not only about Gabrian and I talking, but it's also about you whilst we do makeup. Yes,
Yep.
so write in the comments box if you have any questions or experiences about that. So first and foremost, I think we need to just highlight what is hate. What do you think is hate? Yes. For me, hate is just this intense feeling of dislike. Like you just dislike somebody for whatever reason or whatnot. And what is
Mm-hmm.
jealousy? Jealousy to me,
Is
jealousy means
envy.
yes, you're envious. You just have like your insecurities because of maybe you want something that person have or you just lack what that person have so you wish you had what they had and whatnot. So to me that is the difference between hate and jealousy.
Yep.
So basically Gabrian posed the question and she said if you'd rather somebody to hate you or be jealous of you. Yeah. So Gabrian, you're going into the eyebrows already.
Oh yes, sister.
Chat
I'm a
me
bit
right
excited.
there. Well, let me just mention. Okay, I'm gonna try to use the. I'm not too good with the pomade, but I'm gonna try to use the pomade today.
It's
Gabriel,
not bad.
Gabriel and I are. I would say we're comprehensive persons in terms of doing makeup. Let me just put in a plug
Yeah.
for her. She has an Instagram page, Gabylicious, out of Gabylicious, something like that. What exactly is it?
Out of Gabilicious
Yeah. So like,
makeup.
subscribe. Yeah, and if you want your makeup done, go to her. I don't think she charges too expensive, so you can go to
No,
her,
yeah.
guys. Yeah, so both of us are already comprehensive in terms of knowing the basics and the basis of makeup. So it will not be really much of a teaching
Yeah.
session, but it will be more of like we talking. We can give each other tips and tricks, whatnot, because there is no rock and hard way of doing makeup. But we will be doing our stuff whilst we chat and whatnot, trying to keep in an hour and an hour and a half, 2 hours a max range. I always try to keep it into that range, but somehow it always goes over. Yes. So
Yeah,
share
that
the
happened.
light. Yeah. So Gabriel, talk to us. Tell us what do you define as hate and jealousy, and why was that
Okay.
topic so intriguing to you?
Well,
Mm.
recently I was speaking to someone, well, my boyfriend, and we were just talking about like different things. Like we always reach on some random topic. And he told me he would prefer someone hate him than be jealous of him. So I told him why, like explain to me why would he say such. And then he told me usually when people are jealous of you, sometimes they don't even know how hard you work for what you have or the struggles. And sometimes the things you have, it's like it might not even be expensive, but maybe the way you carry it, they envy you, they get jealous of you.
Yeah.
And jealous people tend to do worse things than someone who hates you. If that person hates you, they just
Yeah.
hate you and they don't want anything to do with you. But when you're jealous of somebody, you will find all types of things to do to that person to get to where that person is, or you could be above that individual.
Yes.
Yes,
That's
so
a
that's
very,
why
very good one.
I said, well, I want to know your thoughts on that. Like how you think about it, like what's your opinion on it?
Yeah.
Yes. So since it was my turn, that's the first thing that came to my head. So I didn't even. What is wrong with this? What is wrong with flow?
I am seeing you though. Yeah. So Gabrian is having a little bit of technical
As
difficulties.
usual, I don't know. Okay.
Yeah. Flo really needs to up their game because every time it's something. When you say, "Oh, Gatti
Okay.
Gabi," yes, he probably wants to join the live.
Yes.
Miriam say freeness you doing? Gabriel, freeness stage is over. These days people need money. You need to invest. Use your skills to empower yourself. Even if you don't charge the full price of what the competitors out there are charging, but you need to at least give them a break even cost.
Yeah,
Girl, people
I
are
usually charge like I charge $60. Depends on the beat. If somebody told me they just want their eyebrows done, foundations, things like that, I would just say like a natural beat. I would charge them 45. If
okay.
I have to use my lashes, I charge extra $10.
Okay, okay. Yeah, so guys, book. I know person's charging 150. I've done it, paid several times 150 to do my makeup. So $60 is not too bad.
Yep.
All right. No, I don't want to look over there. I want to look under the mirror because I want you to see me. So let me get another mirror and put those brushes.
Yes. So on the same topic, like I have encountered a lot of like people who I don't even sometimes you don't even realize they're jealous of you.
Yeah.
Sometimes they're the same people who help you, and other time they're jealous of you.
Yeah.
And I
So
have
basically
encountered that.
what you're saying, there are people that help you and they're still jealous of you.
Yeah, and sometimes I seem
Wow.
like I don't have anything, and like I've encountered a lot of strange
So
people in my
give
life.
an example of that.
Okay, so from the age of like 13, 14, my mom, she moved to England, so we have been living on our own. And there was
Right.
this individual, she would come over, and like a lot of people have come over to my home. A lot of like people I considered friends, but some are not. And
Right.
like every time she'll be saying, Mama, I wish I was like you, like you by
Having your
yourself,
own place.
like you don't have no, because neither my mother or my father was staying with me. I was just by myself. My sister was in England, and
Right.
I was on my own. And like she would always say that, and she would always say that. But then like not knowing that you never stay like when maybe because of where she live, maybe she has to share a room with somebody. I don't know. I don't know the situation often. It's just that I know you, I invite you, but I've never been to your home. But I would realize some of my stuff would go missing. And like,
So
and
it's just your stuff?
girl, I'm missing so many things. Like I have like people have taken a lot of things. Like and sometimes looking at that thing, sometimes it's £1 my mother buy that. My mother go in the Primark, she buy a little dress, £1. A little, when you go in that Primark store in
Right.
England,
Because
you
you
pay
can
some
get certain deals. Exactly. And Primark is one of the famous stores. You can get whatever.
you would think it's something so much I have. Like sometimes
Mira
my
say,
shoes would go missing.
Mira say like who joke. She's not going to disclose that, Muriel. We're not putting names, but we're just enlightening you all on situations that are happening in real life and how we can deal
And
with that.
sometimes
Sometimes the lucky things that persons can say, like she said, the person was just saying, "I wish I was you. I wish I was you," and whatnot. She said, "Joke.
and
I wish I
then
was you." You never know.
and then there was a situation where the person actually blocked me of their status.
Mm-hmm.
And then another girl that knows the person will send me a message and tell me, that's not your shoe.
Eh?
So I was wondering, like, why wasn't seeing the person's status? Because the person always posting 24/7. So in my head, like, why am I not seeing the person's status all the time? The person well dressed with my clothes, my
Oh
shoes,
my!
and they mute me now. You already know technology
Without
upgrade these days.
without you knowing that.
Uh-huh. Is when the individual said to me, I was like, what? I was like, seriously? But I was like, if you wanted the thing, you could have asked me. Let me tell you, Keisha, I'm a giving person. I'm not greedy. I like to help. I like
That's
to
what I was
give.
about to say. Maybe it was your approach to maybe how the person deems you, and they probably say, Gabrian will say, my thing she have there. And then you will just approach them in a negative manner. So sometimes do you think like you have a a factor to play in how people react to you and whatnot? But at the
But
end of
it,
the day, I'm telling them, right, it's your thing. They're not supposed to take it without
yeah,
permission.
true. But yeah, that happened. But like, I don't have a problem with giving. Some things I give of mine, I don't have a problem with giving. It's just that, like, that's theft. You stole it.
Precisely. And to go to
Yeah,
the extent of blocking you from the status, they knew damn well
yeah.
that they were doing something wrong.
So
Miracle
why couldn't you
mirror
post that thing and like be
is a
and I could have believed at least like even if you did like okay, let me tell you, if I'm a thief, if I'm a professional thief, I'm not blocking nobody from my status. You check because it's not you alone the store selling things from. For.
right, right.
If I'm a thief, I'll be a professional thief, not a magic thief. I
Hey,
showing you, I stole your thing, and
welcome,
I telling you, I bought it wherever, even
welcome,
if that's not
Risa.
where I bought it.
Welcome, Risa. We're talking about the topic of hate versus jealousy today. And, like I said before, we're in an Imani Models group, and the coordinator, the commissioner, Ermin, she gave us topics to talk about. And then Gabriel posed the question, would you like somebody to hate you or be jealous of you? So we're just trying to like get our head wrapped around what our opinions are and why. Yeah, so if you have any comments or opinions or experiences, you can place it down in the comments below. Yeah, so like she was saying, if you're a thief, you've been a professional thief, both ways, because there are stores everywhere. Look, when you just said, when you say, that's my favorite store. Ha ha ha. Yeah, because when we
Why
went to
not?
London, yeah, we shopped there a lot. Yeah, that was one of the
Yeah, my
popular.
mom shop there a lot as well. You get so many nice little bags and stuff. She's supposed to send me a couple of stuff for my birthday.
Right.
So, and she bought all of them by Primark. And people will think, oh, Primark is a cheap store. That is not true. Primark has some quality things.
Yes. Primark, it has some expensive things. I will not say no, but they can give you some cheap things. You get in from high to low and you get some good quality stuff. I have a bag from Primark. Up to now, I have the bag. The bag not said wear out, it not said peel nothing.
I think
So,
that's my sister's favorite shop because my
yeah,
sister, she's always on a budget.
exactly. And you can be on a budget and look good, look fabulous, ladies. So you
Yep.
have to buy the
Because
brand
I
stuff.
always tell people it's not the clothes you wear that making you look good. It's the way you wear the clothes. It's not the clothes that
Yeah.
wearing you, it's you wearing the clothes.
Amen. And you have to know your body type, etc. And
Yep,
work it. Now, Mirel was saying, once you stealing, you lying. Once you lying, you stealing.
that's
Yes,
true.
that's very true. But going back to the topic, so it's because she was jealous of you. That is why all that was going on.
I honestly, that's the only thing I could say because I don't see like what reason for you to be coming and say that. And you, sometimes they see you there like that. You, I honestly, I always wanted my mother and my father to be around and stuff. So I used to be lonely. So you tell
Exactly.
me, you wish you were like me, but you not see like I see it a different way.
Exactly. Now that's what people fail to realize. They look at you from the outside of things and they say, I wish I was that girl. She in a house by herself, her mother not there, her father not there, and whatnot, whatnot. You have to go and look for all forms of way for you to just, find that companionship, that friendship and whatnot. They have their families,
Yeah.
their sisters, their brothers, whatnot with them, but they fail to realize that that's a blessing too. So you have to
Yep.
look inside, look in your area and find out what you have around you and just be grateful for it. Because some people might say, hey, look, Keisha in the States. I wish I was Keisha she in the States, but they don't realize I also miss my family back home as well. Yeah, so you
Yep.
have to be grateful for what you have. Yeah, so that makes so much sense. Maybe that was the case. So how did you deal with that?
You know, when they steal my clothes, it don't really affect me. I don't know why. Like I always say, like the more people take from me, the more I get in. God always blessing me. Like it's
Amen.
not just for
Amen.
me.
That's why you always have to be in the hand of the giving, because when you give, the more you receive.
Girl, and I give a lot. I'm not a greedy person. You think greedy? I am not a greedy person. And recently, there's somebody tell me I have to stop being nice. I'm too nice. But
There is a point, I also feel that there's a point you have to, like, you know, be selfish. And
yes,
it's
stand
not,
your ground.
yeah. Because sometimes when you start, you give two, you give an inch, people now to take a whole yard, and endless yard, they
Yeah,
don't have
and
to
that
stop.
happened today.
Yeah.
Today I was talking to Muriel about that.
Hey, Tana. Tana said, if you bless, you bless. Amen. The
Yep.
Bible said it's better to be in the hand of the giving than the receiving. When people start taking advantage. Conifer said, very true. Welcome, Conifer. Yeah, I know that. And I'm somebody, I'm sometimes stay without sometimes just to see other persons happy. But sometimes people thinking like you always have when you're giving them all the
Yeah.
time and you never say no. So it's like there comes a point where like you become diminished and to your very negative just because you're trying to help other persons and then you don't have for yourself. So there is a point you have to say no at the end of the day. It is for
Yep.
you. Sorry, Risa said, what is for you is always for you. Muriel said, you let them slide and they act. What? And they start to ice skate. Usawa mo ya beg. You let them slide and they start to ice skate.
Muriel self
Yeah,
always have some strange quotes always sending something from.
I know. Ay, Usa me pa me by permit, as if it taking too much time. If I use my pencil, I finish already.
Yeah. So I did my brows. I don't even know, like,
You conceal already?
yeah.
Muriel say lol. But you're right, Muriel. It's like you give them an inch, you take a whole yard. You let them start, they start to ice skate, say whoosh. Eh. Yeah, but that's so true. For me, like I said, I would rather somebody hate me than be jealous of me, because jealous people can be around you. It can even be your friends and you may not even know. I was having that conversation in a group, in my SACS group, my close friends group, and they was there saying friends cannot be jealous of you. And I'm like, no, it's the people that seeing you, what you have, where you're going, what you're doing, that can be jealous of you, because sometimes they feel like they're the ones that should have it and not you. Yeah, and the feeling of insecurity, entitlement, all of these things can breed jealousy in persons. Tanner said, true. Yeah, so guys, let us know. Let us know your experiences and what you think. Would you rather somebody hate you or be jealous of you? Comment that in the
I'm
comment
not
box
lying to tell you.
below.
I rather somebody to say I hate that girl and I'll be like, thank you, Father. He's not you didn't say you're
Yeah,
jealous of
because
that girl.
when I know you hate me and I know that, I know what to do. I know how to take care of you in terms of holding my ground. I know how to take care of me in terms of protecting my space and whatnot. Conifer said they take your kindness for a habit. They always expect it. Yep. That is so very true. Yeah. Now I rather somebody hate me and I knowingly know you hate me, because jealous persons, you can never know what to expect from them. They always smiling at you. They can be the ones in your most inner circle, and you can never know what they send behind your back because they don't ever show it. Like somebody said, these are
Yep.
snakish people. Yeah. And you have
You
to
know, I
be
cannot
very
even remember
careful.
the look we're going for. I'm going to wait on you, Keisha.
Yeah. And you have to be very careful. Make I try. I'm trying if that pomade thing. I tried that once. Most times I do
And you
my
know, I
eyebrows.
prefer it. It's just that because I don't know if it's the weather, mine dry out, but I prefer it though.
Okay. Sometimes I find it just be too dark on my eyebrows, and I like a natural finish eyebrows. Yeah. Well, let me just test it. That's like the first time I using it. I say I have it, I buy it, so it's better I use it.
Yeah. Practice makes perfect. The more you practice it, the better you
Yeah.
get.
Yeah. So what other signs? Sometimes people just say like subtle things that would give you signs. So what other signs you believe that persons can? can say and do to just highlight something is going on?
Honestly, I can't even say because these days people are professional in this thing.
Yeah, and how would I will forget the question I was asking, but it will come back to me. These are the people who don't
That's
want to
true.
wait in line
Mhm.
and they turn for a blessing, yeah? And they're going behind all God, they all garages to try to put you down when you are the one who put in action in what you have to do. You are the one who trying day in, day out, burning the midnight oil to get what you have. But they just watch and they say, hey, how that person have it? And they try to just fight you down. They refuse to be happy or congratulate you. So true. They want your blessings too. But they don't know how hard you work. That's so true. We try and keep up with these comments. And when you can give them, when you can't give them anymore, you're the bad person. Yeah. So how would you distinguish between that? Because sometimes when you tell people no and you start to tell people no, you're the worst person on this earth. Muriel say honeymoon Hollywood stars have none on them. My guess, it seems you have some technical difficulties. Let me try to get her back on.
My
Yeah,
Wi-Fi just cut off. I
yeah.
don't know what's wrong with Flo today. All in the week, Flo doing a good job, and today Flo just want to interfere with me, and I pay
You
my bill
ever see?
already.
You ever see? The time you need the thing the most, that's when you're trying to embarrass you.
Yes, and I pay Flo for the entire year already, even in December almost there.
I think Flow for what they have the bad quality service, they just need to give everybody a whole month free.
I think so too.
Let me try to fix these eyebrows because I feel like I'm not satisfied with them. But it's okay. Let me conceal them and see what happens. Yes, dangerous creepers. They love to pretend with people. Muriel have all the phrases for them. We
But that's true because I don't know if they send it for the purpose, but
yeah. But how would
it's
you be able to
calling.
address that to somebody? For example, sometimes people hold things back, like they feel like you affect them or whatever in whatever way, and they hold it back. How would you be able to like
Yep.
express yourself without seeming like you hate the person or you jealous of the person? Because some people take offense to things. So how would you express something to somebody and would it be considered hate?
Okay, so if I take in the smell of perspiration on somebody, that means I hate you. Let me tell you, there are some things,
Yeah.
regardless of how much you sugarcoat it or you try and put it in the nicest form, the person will still feel bad.
Yeah, that's true. It depends
So,
on the topic, on the sensitivity. Because as
yeah,
we say that, I remembered my little braids. Gabrian tell me, Kesha, I tied us in that braids in your hair. So I say, hey, I braid my hair naturally. Gabriel come and tell me, I tied us in that braids in your hair. And I mean, two or three people tell me that. I tell you, I get vexed because it's a sensitive topic. And for me, like you tell me, I tied us in that braids in your hair. And I think I grain my hair naturally, so I try and keep a protective hairstyle. So
yeah.
sometimes it's just the way that you tell somebody something, and they just
And
take
I
it the
didn't tell
wrong
you.
way too.
Oh my God, what is wrong with this? But I didn't tell it to you like because it was still or anything. And when you removed it and you showed it, I was like, finally you took it out.
Yes, yeah. So some persons look and I say, lol, lol, lol. Tana is dying laughing. They always want to update on your business. Conifer said they always want to update on your business. You're having some technical
Girl,
difficulties.
I'm not
Yeah,
seeing myself again. Huh? How
I'm
is
not
me
seeing
with
you.
that?
Now I'm seeing you. It's like it's coming in and out.
Is it there now?
No, you're off. Okay, yes, I see you.
Okay.
Let me just conceal this. Conifer said they always want an update on your business, troops. So if you like persons that always want an update on your business and be it can be a sign of that as well.
Yep, it can.
Tana said sensitive topics can be dealt sensitively. Yeah, that's true. But like Gabrian said, no matter what you tell certain people, like for example, the topic of you smelling and whatnot, some people, and that's what I would call a dangerous creeper. The person that would go about and just go and tell everybody,
Yeah,
you
instead of
smelling.
coming and
No,
tell it to
I'd rather
you.
somebody coming in, not in public, and just shout, Kisho Kasatila, whatever, whatever. I'd rather somebody come in confidentiality, bring me on a side and do it in a proper manner because everything is in the manner in which you do it. Bring me on a side, bring me in the toilet, bring me somewhere and tell me,
Yep.
"Oh, you know what? Here, I have some perfume spray, deodorant spray, whatever. Look, do that because today you have a high sin. Maybe your hormonal change your hormones
And let
changing,
me
you
tell
have a
you,
hormonal
different,
imbalance, or
yep,
your period
and
is coming or
different
something.
seasons, different weather, different. Sometimes when it's hot, when it's very hot, you have a smell of perspiration. Like it's something like you
Exactly.
have
It's
any
humid.
season for it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's humid. Sometimes you're just about to get your period, you're going into your cycle.
Yep.
Trust me, your hormones gonna be high and your smell can go up. Anything can happen, and it can happen to
Even in
anybody.
pregnancy, that happens to you as well. I can tell you.
Mhm.
When I was pregnant, girl, I don't know what was going on. My
Yeah.
kids are just off.
So you have to be very careful. And sometimes you rush in to
Yeah.
go someplace, whatever, and you end up spending more time than you expect. Sometimes you don't even bathe. That's why I
Properly.
always leave my house without, I do not leave my house without I shower. I don't care. Sometimes I just say, okay, let me just go in there for 2 minutes. You end up spending 2 hours and whatnot. So I shower, I brush my
Yeah.
teeth, I do all of these things.
Now my sister always telling me, by the road you going, you gonna invade, you gonna change your clothes, but it's
Mm,
only shampoo.
yep. I
And
always
and
practice
we
that.
from Saint Lucia again. Saint Lucians are so dangerous.
Yep. I remember going back to the topic because I don't want to stray too much. When I was young, I was probably 12, 13. I was doing agriculture and we was going on the farm and whatnot. Yeah, and then when we just came from the farm, like the children didn't like me because I was about my books and whatnot. So instead of the same ones, the same thing happens to them, but they just want to highlight you and make you feel bad about it because you that's just the person they want to bully on.
Yep.
So I'm like, all of us come from agriculture, we sweat, we work hard, whatever. They're gonna tell everybody in the class, oh, Kisha, descent, whatever, whatever. Instead of they come and tell me, you prick me no blood. And when you see, I used to give them their business. I don't like to tell you. If I have to curse them, I used to curse them too. Yeah, and there was another situation again. The brewery was smelling. They tried to pinpoint it on me. I said, what?
Oh,
I
oh
wasn't even
my gosh.
going through puberty, and you can imagine how that can break your confidence as a young child growing up.
Yeah.
Now, people listen to me like, when I tell them these stories. They say, girl, you're really brave, but I have to share it because you never know. These situations can
Because
happen to
these things does
anybody.
make you
And
stronger. You don't know
yeah,
who when you're speaking that
exactly.
maybe going through that and they just want a little word of encouragement. So
Encouragement. Yeah. Because that can break your confidence for life.
yep.
So I talk about it because these are things that happen and we just have to be able to take care of ourselves, personal hygiene and everything. It's a constant work in progress. Sensitive topics must be dealt with sensitively. We spoke about that. Conifer said it is because these other people who don't change your life in any way. They are just nosy, making sure you are not doing better than them. Yeah, that's true. That's true. In a essence, some people just want to know. They're not asking you, how can I help you do this? How can I help you do that? They just want to be nosy in your business or for them to feel like they have something about you they know what not. Yeah.
They think they know, but sometimes they don't know anything. They just
I remember when I
creating
was
those.
Coconut Bay, when I was working Coconut Bay, oh my goodness, that's the place of gossip. When one asks me my business, because I'm somebody, I'm very to myself, I preserve myself, my business, whatever. My personal and romantic life, I feel like that's me. Yours is yours. I don't want to know because people live in their life whatever. Yeah, and I don't want to like I don't want to know too because I have my certain ways of living and I don't want to involve myself in that. When they're trying to ask me, I give them that one story. When the other one asks me, I give them the other one another story. When the other one asks me another story again. Pama de mo
And
is
at
not
that point, they saying you lying, but they don't know. You just don't want
yeah,
them to know your business.
Pama de mo is not fair way because I don't have like and especially they like to bully you, especially if you're not in their life and I wasn't in their life again. So I said, don't have to my business. I don't have nothing to explain. If I want, I give them my whole story and I tell them, yes, because I do send for you. Why you asking me my business like it's my something you want to know for you to go and tell everybody? And trust, lo and behold, they're gonna tell everybody else and that somebody else bringing it back to you
Uh-huh.
and telling
That's
you
how it
another
does.
person. So it's like that I go and I telling them yes or no and go back and tell them because you like too much people business. That's
Yeah.
why one thing I don't do, I don't know people personal life. That don't have nothing to do with me. Talk to me about
Same here. But they always in your
education.
business, especially
Yeah.
my business. I don't know what they all up in my business. I want to know who's my child father.
eh,
You'll have to take care of him. If he's not taking
eh,
care of my child.
exactly. Why you
They,
want to know
I
all
think I guess about 20 different child fathers already.
that? Tell them, are you giving me money to assist my child? Or give me some
When I
donations.
was having my sex, I was having myself my sex in private. So obviously, I don't have to tell you who's my child father.
No, that nobody do that you don't owe that to nobody.
I'm telling you. It's not like they have people who don't know. They have a couple of people in my life personally know
Yep,
who's my child father due to
exactly.
circumstances. That's the people I trust in telling them personal in things about
Uh-huh.
myself. But my child father not far from you, Keisha. Maybe just I don't know what Washington DC are you call it, whatever. It's not too far
Mm,
from me. But it's just that I just choose not to discuss my child's life with anybody. Like
mm-hmm.
the same way, okay, I'm dating this guy. Everybody wants to know if he's as my child father. And so you don't
Mm.
have to be the sperm donor to be the father. You can be the father. You can even
True,
be a better father than the sperm donor itself.
true that. True that.
Yeah. So they're all up in your business, but they don't
Yeah.
even know. Sometimes you live in your best life, you're at peace with yourself.
Miriam say, screaming,
Right?
screaming.
Screaming,
But let
I
me
know
just
exactly what you're screaming about.
but let me just say, I think it's so very important to keep your personal business personal. You will find clarity. You will find peace in just the fact that you focus on yourself and not the noise around you and people telling you you should not be with that person or you should be with that person because you have to date and get to know persons. And I can just speak
Yeah.
to that for myself. When I was dating my husband and whatnot, everybody had a say, like who, like a whole
Yeah.
set for, whole set against, and a
Because of
whole
the
set this
age
and that.
difference.
Yeah, because of the age difference of my father. And I'm like, I am not dating for nobody. I'm dating for myself.
Self
That's
is
my
what makes
decision
you
at the end of the day.
happy.
Exactly. So for me, what I had to do, I had to protect my space. If I had to block somebody, I blocking them because they just affected my mental space and what so I had to protect my space
Mhm.
100. That was one of the things that I had to do, protect my space so that I could have clarity from God and within myself on the decisions that I had to make. I was just neutralizing whether somebody like my husband or they don't like my husband or whatever, that's on them. But I have to find within me what when I'm dating, whether that is for me and protecting my space, it was just the best thing that I had to do. It was just the
Mhm.
best thing for me.
Because
Um,
sometimes you're thinking they're giving you advice for yourself and they're telling you, oh, that guy is too old for your
yeah,
whatever. And sometimes the man they want.
yeah.
Sometimes what the
Mhm.
man giving you, they
And
want it too.
they want it. They more want it. Let me tell you, they more want it, and I can speak from that from experience.
Mm. Sister, the two of us.
Yeah, I can speak from
I
that from
have gone through
experience.
that. I have
Give
gone
them a
through that.
chance. Give them a chance. They more jump in before you. Yeah, but they're telling you this, that, and the other. So
Uh-huh.
for me,
Because
So for me, I just had to protect my space. I had to protect my space and
Girl, I
listen
blocked
to
so many
God. And
people already on my phone. Look me asking you what you're talking about, so explain to her.
let me try and keep up with the conversation. I know what you're talking about. From experience, if everybody have some bad to say about the person's character, you pabo. Yeah, a lot of the times, but you need to give yourself that opportunity to know for yourself as the person probe for yourself, because sometimes people just want to hate on you and create like some bad impression of the person so that they themselves can, snatch the person under you, whether or not it may be
You
the
know,
case,
sometimes I don't
or
say
because
some
of
of
the
the things people say about somebody is not true. Some of them are true. But
they're
there are
true.
some people they exaggerating, they creating their own things in their head and they believing in it.
Yeah, no, Gabrian is you're having some technical difficulties,
I'm
and
back
it's
there
not.
already.
Yeah, and it's not only that too. Some of the things are true, but you have to pray to God and you have to ask God, is this person being honest with you? Because sometimes the person telling you on the get-go, this is my life. When I ask my husband, do you have children? He tell me yes. Have you been married ever before? No. I ask him all of these questions. So documents tell me, he have
Yeah.
children. I do that for myself. And is that I have to ask myself, is that something that I am willing to accept? Is that something that I am willing to work with or through or whatnot, whatever the situation is? And for me, I said I'm okay with it because I love children. I was a teacher and whatnot. I'm okay with it. So I wouldn't let that affect me. Children are as a result of sex. So why would I let, just because he have sex or whatnot and he have a child and whatnot, that to affect my
Because I
relationship?
remember when you told me about your husband. That was a long time. I think we were going to Shatoya's dance class. We were on the bus and you were telling me about your husband. Like that was before he was your husband. You were not even engaged yet. You had the short bowl haircut. And like
Yeah.
you told me everything and whatever, and I can't recall or remember anything bad per se
Mm,
you heard
no.
about the man or whatever. So and sometimes you have to allow people just you just have to allow them to talk because sometimes you just wonder why people doing that. I personally just wonder why human beings like that.
Yeah. No,
There are some people
Mira said that Monday want dirty wallpapers.
now in
You.
saying that like people that say that's comment that you think because they want the money or whatever. There are some men
Mm-hmm.
and Muriel can testify to that. There are some men that are just useless and stupid and they lie a lot. So
Yeah.
sometimes when people tell you things about, I don't, okay, if one person tells you something about the guy, then you question if that's true or what. But if five, six, seven, eight people come and tell to you about that guy, there is something wrong there. It might not all be true, but there is something wrong there.
Mm-hmm.
That's the
Mm-hmm.
reason why so many people are coming to tell you things.
Right. Like I said, different situations are different, huh? But
And all
do,
these
as you
things
say,
go
I'm
into
married.
jealousy and hate.
As you see, I'm married there. I'm like person vini di man about no more. May I have or I will eventually know. Leave me
Yes.
in my blissful
Let
happiness.
me suffer. If I fall, let me fall by myself.
Anyway, let's go into the eyeshadow because we wasted a little bit of time.
Yes.
Mira says
Okay,
soup.
so guys, I'm using the James Charles palette. James Charles. I love this dude. Well, this he or he
Oh,
she.
I have seen him on YouTube. I love him. Yeah.
Yes,
First, they laughing my
that's his
ass off.
palette.
They lie like it's their daily bread. We like, yes, they paying
Yes,
them.
y'all see me, guys. I'm using the James Charles palette. Akeisha, you know I can't even remember what it's like. The picture I sent you.
Yeah, I remember we decided to go on a look. I cannot even really remember what it was, but it
But
was
I think I
something
have
a
a
pinkish,
idea.
yeah, a pinkish yellowish, like it was an umber with like
Okay, I have the
maybe
glitter,
a
but my
black.
glitter is gold.
Let me see what I have. We're just gonna walk around a look. Ah, yeah.
My
Sorry
glitter is
about
a
that, guys.
gold
My phone just.
glitter.
My phone just
It
fell.
fell.
Yeah, let me just pick it up. Yeah.
That's a glitter I have. I don't have yellow glitter, so it's gold
You
I'm
have
using.
you have chunky. I don't have chunky glitter, but I was showing you. I wanted to go to the beauty supply store, but I didn't have time to. So I'm gonna be using whatever I have. I don't have chunky glitter right now, but I have like this very tiny glitter. If you notice, it's by
Oh,
LA
it's
Girl.
not bad.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Well,
be
I'm going
using.
to start with a dark brown color. Then I'm going to add a purplish color. Let me see the palette I have there. A
My
purple
glitter
color.
pen, and I don't even
Okay.
see how it fell.
Because I'm going to start with
Okay.
this color.
Okay.
Okay. This color, and then I'm going to start with. I'm going to put a pink over it because I can't exactly remember, but I have an idea.
Okay. Just now, let me just prime my eyes.
Okay. Let me see if this will work.
It was like I think they did a purple at the top and then they cut crease it and they put a
Yeah,
pink
but the purple was
purple at
mixed
the
with
back
another color.
and a yellowish gold at the front. Something like that. Yeah, we can
Yeah.
do that.
Well, we just create our own thing, if anything.
Yeah, with what we have and improvise. Let me just prime my eyes because I like a good piece. Muriel said amen. That's what I did. I let God show me. Yeah, you have to date and let God show you. And find out whether that's something you can handle as a person or whether that's something you cannot handle. But you see, putting too many persons in your relationship, that's not a good thing. Go to
Yeah.
God, go to the person directly, date, ask them questions, go on dinner, have fun, just do it all. And then you find out, okay, this person is dating whatnot. Find out what level of the relationship you are on. That is also important. This person is dating, I'm dating, fine. Then okay, if he decides to have me as a courting person, he decided that we're going to be exclusively boyfriend and girlfriend because there are people that make the choice to not be exclusive. So just find
Mm-hmm.
out. We're living in a world where it's just not black and white. So you have to
Yep.
discuss things. And if persons tell you and you agree with it, then okay. But if you do not agree with it, and this person is telling you, I'm being exclusive with you, and then you find out they have 5, 6, 7, 10 women out there, then you're not making sense. Yeah, and it's up to you to decide whether you want to stay in that relationship or not. Now I already know everything about my man before I got married. I don't nobody to come and tell me this, that, and the other. I will eventually find out for myself and I will go to God and deal with it. I giving you a warning,
Yep.
having my ear but no more. Because I will know. I live in with him. I can tell a difference if you come in work, if you come in from work late, if he treating me different, you can generally tell. So you have to pay attention with your man. And sometimes we as women too, instead of we focus on how we can be of service to our man, our husbands, or whatnot, we
Mm-hmm.
must also
Don't
search
focus
for
on the nastiness we
unhappiness
maybe or
or
may
find out
not be
if he's
doing.
doing something. Yeah. Be of service to your man and then treat him happy, and then he will choose you as the number one person. Yeah.
I think so too. I think so too.
Yeah.
I posted a video the last time.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, yes, may the best word win the competition. Simple.
Yeah, instead of going and focus about I feel like I
See?
got to look.
Like I was speaking to a friend of mine yesterday. We were saying like once we eating, once we're not hungry, once we happy, you can do whatever you want. Do whatever you like.
To each their own, eh? But I don't agree with that, huh? As a wife, I
Because
don't
you know
agree
what,
with
at
that.
the end of the day, you even if you try and tell the man, you showing him you're the best person, you loyal, you this, you that, and he still don't care. You think you'll kill yourself for a man who don't care about you?
But my girl will eventually make space for the better one to come. If you already see how they're moving and the money is not consistent with you, then that means that you are allowed to make way for if you get better. You understand?
Yep.
Unfortunately, some of the men can't answer the questions because all lies true. When you say, kita moye, a service station. I'm done. Hi, Pam. Hello, hello. Thank you for joining. Mira say IKFR Keisha. True. Yeah. If the person is not consistent with you and they already shown you how they are, yes, I did for the while. But if I get somebody else that is bigger, better, doing more for me, and he's showing me more interest, why not? I remember before I got married, there was a guy that I liked. Well, the relationship before my husband. And then the guy was just go on date, go on date, go on date, still like he just on dating vibes, not serious. And I seen my husband coming full 100. He's serious. He's saying that's his wife, that's who he wants. The person that I liked at that time was in St. Lucia. Well, they were from the north and I was from the south. And it was seeming like it was so distant, but my husband traveling all the time to see me, making it seem like, he's right next to me, calling me video call every day, doing what he have to do as a man. Like it wasn't about, well, for my ex, it was about you pay for your own stuff, I pay for my own stuff. For my
I
husband, no.
remember you told me that.
Yeah. When I
I
want to
remember
give,
that you went to the cinema and you had to
yeah,
pay.
he telling
I
me you pay
remember.
for your popcorn, and then I'm like, what? If you like me and whatnot, like we're going on a date and whatnot, but not even a popcorn you want to pay for me. What I doing for a man like you, eh? And then you telling
Tell
me
me
go out
about it.
and date and whatever. I say, so you telling me go out and date too? You don't want to reserve me as a woman, whatnot, go out and date. So if I get somebody else that more serious, you think I will stay there and focus on you? Hell no, sister. At risk
Okay,
for
I
real.
got a ping.
This is for you. God will make a way for you to be successful in all areas of your life. Amen. Including relationships. Yeah. And always
Yep.
remember what is happening to you is happening for you. Yeah, never doubt God's works in your life. Yeah, that's to each their own. Phrase is for the person who did shit and want to justify their actions. Not necessarily to each their own. When I said to each your own, it's you and your morals and your values and what you accept or what you want to accept in your relationship. So when I say to each their own, like Gabrian stated that you don't want a person feeding you and taking care of you or whatnot. Whatever they do, that's their business. I'm like, hell no, I'm not gonna accept that. Certain things, yeah, I will not divorce my husband for and whatnot, but certain things I am not going to compromise. So I have to let him know and communicate that to him and with him. Love the one who loves you, AP. That's it, sister. That's right.
And
Trust me.
sometimes you go and you fall in love, you loving that person with all your heart, and the person don't give two hoot about you.
Yeah. Sometimes it starts well and then it goes.
Yeah.
Let me try and open them palettes some to see
Yep,
how
it
I.
always starts when it goes down the drain.
Yeah, but that's why
I
it's
create a ping there.
important to date. Let me try and see which palette I'll use there because I want to create that look. Yeah? I'm gonna start with purple just to contrast the pink. I will use
Yeah,
it
I
as
use
a
a
temperature.
brown and then I use a brown, then I use a purple.
Let me go because my palette so like my action. I will use this palette, the Masquerade Mini by Jovius, and it has a few purples there, like at the top. I will try and use one of these three, and then I will go in with the pink on the other side. Let me see if I can show that sun is in it. I'll use that pink. Yeah. Muriel say, love the one you love. Epi, that's it. What you think about that? Would you rather go for somebody you love or somebody who loves you, Gabrian?
Girl, I don't even know because sometimes the person you love don't love you. The person who love you and taking care of you, you don't want to. So I believe I think I'll just be somebody who care for me and maybe eventually we fall in love.
You go to love
But
good. That was my situation because the one that I wanted was Christian, this, that, and the other, but it was not the one for me. Yes, he had all the ideals that I wanted, but he was just not pursuing me. So how I going to be somebody that tell me, oh, let's still date, and I ready for a relationship? Look at him, date. I say, okay, I will date because you telling me let's go and date. You don't even want to, like, every time I have to be the one going the extra mile, traveling to go up north to see you because I feel like I want the relationship to work, and I want you to gain your love or whatnot. And then I seen somebody else doing everything that I'm asking for, whatnot I prayed for. So you have to just go with the one who love you because it will be way
Yeah.
easier. You don't have to struggle so much. Everything is a natural flow. So for me, when my husband saw me the first day, he said that's his wife. I didn't believe that because I wanted to see for sure whether, your actions speak for your words. And then he proved himself. So eventually I grew on him. Yeah. Now that pay for your own thing, that's not in my portion. I rebuke this with
I know,
most.
right?
I'm so done with Muriel. Men change only for the one they love, though. That's who they show effort to. And I agree with that. Yeah, because in spite of the fact that people are telling me, oh, he did see that, he did see that. But for me, I wasn't seeing that because he really loved me, cared for me. And if he had to change for me or do whatever, he was doing it because that's who his heart was for. So he changed for me. So I agree with that. I definitely agree with that. Conifer, let me conifer. Let me see the colors you use. Gabriel, let me move. Let me move because my tap a little. Yeah.
But you can talk and do it at the same time.
You don't see Muriel too dangerous. Muriel say date is a fruit. Muriel too dangerous.
Just so you
But
take me to the cinema, a popcorn not even expensive.
yeah, but they believe
Even
in
if
like
you're going to buy an
the modern day
expensive
thing.
one,
Yeah, exactly. But they believe in the modern day thing so much. Like you have to do everything for yourself, not even chivalry, because in spite of the fact that I believe I'm a feminist, meaning that I'm the modern day woman, I can be a wife, a mother, um, have my own business and everything, but I still want to be treated nicely. I still want to be spoiled. Yeah, and if you ask me who is my role model right now, it's Camilla Harris because look how she's doing it all. She's doing the damn thing. She's going to be the VP. She's a wife, she's a mother, and all of that. So in spite of the fact that I'm a modern day woman, I still want to have a husband. I still want to be spoiled. I still want to eventually be a mother. So don't come and tell me you cannot just open a door for me, or you cannot buy me a popcorn just to say, you're gonna spoil me.
I know,
Um,
right?
to be honest, sometimes you date the person and 2 weeks in, you decide you need to take the exit. Yeah. And it's sometimes based on the timing of your life to where you are at and whatnot. You can probably say, oh my goodness, this person is too much for me right now and I need to study. I need to. So you have to be in the frame of mind to where when you're ready to date. You have to really be in the frame of mind. For me personally, I wanted a husband first in my life, young, so that I could just achieve my other things because I don't know man to come and trouble me again. So when they see the 100 miles away, they just don't leave me alone so I can focus on my schooling and every other thing. But to each their own. I never feel wrong to date. If you get the right person, fine. But if not, date away. Why is it just it's almost exclusive for men alone to date? Women have to date to find the right one too. When these men feel you are so committed to them and loyal to them, that's when they will never even just give you the attention that you need. They probably date you once, like the culture in solution, they think they're yours already. You have to give them, the cookie. They never even
Yeah.
spoil you, give you a gift, nothing. Mm-mm.
And some of them, they don't love you. They're just obsessed with you because I looking at the young girl, the guy killing Cassius. You think he's love? He loved the woman. He's obsessed. He was obsessed with that girl, and he just killed the girl.
Yeah, that's
That's
just
not love. That's
possessiveness.
obsession.
Mm-hmm. You are so right. I'm to use another.
I swear, I can't even remember the colors. I'm just adding the color.
Just yeah, be creative. because I don't
Yeah.
know which colors to use to create that, to be honest.
I'm going to use a Julia palette as well. Mm.
Yeah. Um Conifer said the man already knew what he wanted. That's why Keisha, he was not serious. Yep. But sometimes some of them just tell you what you want to wear, what they think you want to wear, just so that they could get the cookie, and that's it.
So they wanted the Zozo.
Yes, according to what's her name from Haiti, the Zuzu. So you have to be very careful, eh? Very, very careful. Ma'am. Mirel. I don't want to read Mirel's comment because I know it's something funny she's going to say. Mirel say keyless cookie. Cookies for husband. Amen. You have to make them wait and stretch and make sure you know for sure.
Saying that Muriel has a little business called a cookie box. It's very good,
Oh yes, oh
very
yes.
useful.
Muriel, write the details for us so that I could give you a plug. Same speed. Yes. The cookie box. What does it entail and whatnot?
There are quotes of like good like what you should do when you're getting your period, um the things you should eat.
Okay.
It has the box has a lot of things in it. Very good for the price. You get tea bags in it. You get painkillers. You get pad, panty shield, tampons.
Okay.
Um,
That's very good
what
because
else?
some
She gives
persons
you a rag. You get a rag. You get soap. You get snacks.
that's awesome because some persons they get for their puberty stage, they can't even talk to their mothers about it. They just have to wear it or give them pad. They've never been shown how to use a pad, nothing like that. They don't know what to
Yeah.
do to just feel that comfort, and they experience such bad period. So, if you're getting somebody to explain these things to you and give you a list of everything that you need to weather that storm, that period storm, what is better than that? Juma said, sometimes it's other women like us that give them the bad habit. So they expect every woman to be easy. Yep, very true. So when you're trying to be celibate and say, oh, let me just wait 2 years, I 18, let's get married 21 or whatever, 2 years, let's wait, celebrate, date, have fun. Because sex can sometimes cloud your mind. That's why I was so happy my husband was overseas. So he couldn't push it on me too much. But I said, shit, put him here. So when I was
Yeah.
even decided to, then I said, okay, that's my choice. But one thing about him, he told me he had to wait until wedding day, whatever, you will wait. But I said, I insist.
Okay, sister.
Okay, wait, Isakali, like, okay, I have to wait until marriage party is paid. But you didn't wait before you to it now. Kira Sakali, la. um, yeah, but that's so true. Because when you're trying to be celibate, they tell you I can get another thing out there. Why not? And you feeling like me, say I love the man so much and I don't want him to. That's the worst decision to ever make in your life. Take it from me. We'll say unavailable until further notice. I am on vacation. This is
Okay, sister.
I given Mirror a big plug there for Mirror to plug Mirror coffee. I'm unavailable. After Mirror and tapping. Mirror, what does it entail? Talk to us. Write it down so somebody else can see what it's about. I really want that sugar. So I'm just building. Yeah. So let's go back to the topic of
Yes.
hate and jealous. Because Nuka Twinkle and sort of like a jealous relationship. Our people want you a man. We have spoken
But
about it
that's
before.
jealousy.
Yeah, that's jealousy. Because sometimes person telling you, oh, not to give them and this, that, and the other, just because they don't want you to get married or be someplace or do something. Yeah.
Yep. Sometimes it's the men they want.
Mm-hmm.
Moi-même. All that is jealousy.
Definitely. That's why I say you have to be able to have a backbone enough to tell yourself, um, let me date on my own, let me forget the noise, let me just see what this person presents to me in my life and then see whether it works or not. Because sometimes you never know what can happen when you give somebody a chance, when you take a chance on love and whatnot. And look at me, I took a chance on love. I said, let me forget about society, the regiments and the boxes that they put me in. And let me take a risk on life and have fun. Because when you do that, you know, sometimes you find the best things, you're the happiest and whatnot, when you are able to take away yourself from these boxes of society. Hello, I'm finding
Yep.
myself. Okay, Miriam, find yourself, Michael. When you find yourself, let us know. We're giving you the space to find yourself. And I babe it just now. You're not clear. Okay, sure. Let me see if I can get out of this and come back.
Maybe your audio, maybe.
Yeah, sometimes when I listen to myself after the video is done, I find out that I'm not clear.
Okay, I could hear you now better, much better.
Awesome. I think the bottom, like I have something a stand holding the phone. The bottom of it was kind of blocking where the voice is the speakers. You see, I don't know how that look going to come out today. Pray for me. But like they say, trust the process.
I know, right?
I kind of want the purple to show, so I put in purple. Now let me cut creases and then I'll do the pink. Yeah, I think you can hear me now, yeah? So let me just cut crease my eyes. Normally I start at the bottom when I want to cut crease. I play it safe. And I build up. My eyes kind of small, so I go a little bit higher. Me pa ka we.
Eh. Who on the phone they make my toilet do that type of noise? Eh. What's that? What about thing is this?
Somebody taking a good one.
No, my toy, like I don't know, whenever they're on the pump. My camera, my phone quality is so bad, guys. There's the eye makeup.
Yeah, it looks good though.
Trying to but
It smudged my thing, my cut crease. Whoa.
that's why I put some on my hands before I apply.
Mm.
Now let me see how I apply my wings. And guys, let me tell you that I reuse my lash lift camera 20 times, maybe my lashes over and over because let me tell you, my lashes just be too dramatic for me to let it go to waste.
I had to get new ones as you say that. See? Look, they go doing woodwork outside them. I feel I had to get new one because they building an office outside. As my husband is there, trust me. Everything they're renewing in the house because he can build houses from scratch. So look that brother building an office now.
Great.
I say, hey, well, if my husband good, so I'll have to make him build a house down south, down in St. Lucia for me from
So for
scratch.
you, yes,
Eh,
sir. But is that it?
Oy, I can't make that man go to waste. You have good skills like that. Eh, Mural declares sometimes a little sports award or a pageant or whatever accomplishment you win, they jealous of you. Yeah, let's go into that.
True.
But they don't know about the hard work, tears, and
The
sleepless nights.
sacrifices, the pain in your leg. Sometimes you smiling so much, your mouth hurting you on the stage.
Hmm. Girl, been there. People hating you and fighting you down, and even, yeah, try to create a bad image of you all during the thing just so that you wouldn't win or get an award or something. Me, I'm trying to let this go higher. Even pageant sisters, I know I was so close to. It's like just
Yeah.
a jealousy just coming in between the relationship, and I don't have time for toxicness. Big woman like me. So certain people like that, I just have to block them from my life because I don't have time, huh?
Yep.
Shit.
Even when I go up for shows, like when I used to go up for pageants, I don't go up for shows anymore. I'm a mama now.
Hmm. Me and my wife, so I'm retired, but if I still get to do a wife pageant, this pageant, that's still fair.
When I get to the baby mama pageant, I do want it to start.
Once you love the thing, I always say after I do a pageant, I'm never doing it again. But let me tell you, I always get to do another one. But I think I
Yeah.
officially retire. Now it's time for me to do the pageants and give back.
It's time for me to chaperone people. I find I'm doing a very good job with it. I didn't know I was
Yeah.
capable of this with the talent.
Awesome.
So
Yeah, and
good.
sometimes when you tap into it, that's when you really see your skills, eh?
And when I wrote my talent
Big
I
up
wrote for
Gabrian
Protege.
for Miss Mass in the View. She chaperone Protege and Protege Image victorious. So big up to you for that. And yeah, she
Yeah.
chaperoned her from the Miss Library Independence pageant that I hosted in Library. So big up
Yeah,
to
that's the
you for
first time
that.
I encountered her, and I remember when you gave me Pritesh, I was like, I hope she can walk on this thing. And when I first
No,
saw her when she practiced with me, I was like, okay, I can work with her.
mm-hmm. You see,
And it was really,
when I was delegating persons, when I saw Pritesh, I said Gabrian would be the best person for Pritesh because your personality, what you're like, I feel like I said, let me try and fit persons like their personalities will mesh. Because if you see you're not meshing with your chaperone, the relationship will not be good. You will not learn, you'll not be your best self and whatnot. But when you get somebody you can work with, trust me, it brings out the best in you. So I'm so happy that you all work. And even if the first time she did not emerge victorious, she was still able to
able to
emerge
place.
victorious. Yeah.
Because I told her, even if you don't win, I told her that even if you don't win, I am actually going to train you to at least place because, like, she's still in a lot of work. And Massing Love, you could have seen she improved a
Uh,
lot
definitely.
compared to
Miriam,
where she was
I'm
at.
free. I do it for my belly to be flat. Gas killing me and they jealous. Could you
Tell me
please?
about it.
Yeah. They don't know the sacrifices just for you to get them abs, them flat abs. When I win when I win the Queen Show next year, they'll die. Claim it, sister. Claim it. Claim it. Okay, it was a dark. I think I'm gonna go in with the purple, a same purple, and bring a pink in. And another pink. Yes, girl. And they don't know how hard you're going to work. And they just want to fight people down so much. My ma'am,
That's
and be
perfect.
ready. Equity is a beast, Muriel. So be ready. That's
And
all I
by the
could
time you win, they cheat for you, eh?
They don't know all the hard work you're putting into it.
But and some of them, there are people that come to pageants. They sit there, they in the pageants and whatever, and they don't know nothing about pageantry.
Nothing.
It's because they come and support that person. They believe. Why did I do that? They believe that person's supposed to win. No, don't lie. Don't lie to yourself. You should be smarter than that.
Mm-hmm.
You know that person don't deserve to win.
Mm-hmm. And they just like a row. And what I cannot stand again is the persons on social media that just watch the Carnival Queen show and they just have the most comments
Oh
to
my
read.
gosh.
Whether another person
They
doing
talk
or not,
shit so much
go
under
on the
that
stage.
ride.
Yes. Go on the stage and do it because it takes so much for a contestant to just go out there and muster up the confidence, the courage to go up on a stage to do it. Yes, so I hate when people trying to just like belittle persons because of that.
My
See, I go in for
lashes
people
are
who
good. Okay, my lashes is on already.
girl, you moving, yeah? My like a build,
Yeah, I
build,
don't take
build,
long to do
build.
my makeup. I don't know. I don't know if it's because I always do it on my face. I don't take that long.
Yes, girl. If I say the lashes, how long is these lashes?
Oh, 25 mm.
Mama, sa long eh?
Yes.
Ay, la motorbike, sa kay vole.
No, my girl. The wire sticky, not going nowhere.
With what glue you stick it though?
The hair glue, but there is the lash glue in the hair glue. It's really good as well. But I use the hair glue because before I used to put the individuals with that whole hard glue, that glue. And let
Mm.
me tell you, girl, I love lashes, huh?
It
That
burns
pull
your
out
eye.
everything.
Yeah, I think that's the one, the individuals. Yeah, I know, and it burns your eyes.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I want to invest in now? The magnetic lashes. I don't have time to put
Oh, I heard
lashes in
about that.
on my lashes and stuff. Monitor. I don't have time. That taking out all my little lashes I have and I they're like a little scarecrow. So I try to stay away from lashes now. Like to just let my eyelashes build back, regrow. Um Conifer said some don't even have the body to do it, much less
Wait,
the science.
tell me about it.
Hmm.
I guess it's now, come on. Like, people, let's be honest. I saw some people audition for nationals, eh? I'm like, come on. I saw some people audition for nationals early because time when
Mm-hmm.
your time didn't really have fat people or bad looking people, but when your time didn't even have much people. But I remember for Olika's time, there was this girl, and the girl was like, I was like, you mean to tell me nobody told you you're not pageant material?
Okay, so let's go into that topic. Let me open up a can of worms. Do you believe that there's supposed to be a certain status quo, a certain body type for somebody participating in pageants? Because people have different causes why they participate in pageants. I believe like some people
To
try to use
me,
it as a platform to build their confidence and etc. etc.
yes, because when you look at some of the categories, you can see like it shows they're looking for fitness, if your body is toned, they're looking for
Mm,
all different types of things. So if I
yeah.
come there with a big belly, I will get zero for that segment because that's
Yeah.
not my segment.
Yeah. Personally, I believe that there are different types of pageants. For example, I know of mother pageants, I know of big and
Oh yeah,
beautiful pageants,
they have big ball, yeah.
kind of pageant that is fitting to you. So there are community pageants, there are pageant, carnival queen pageants, there are independence pageants. Find the pageant that is fitting to you. If you're doing a beauty pageant, for example, the National Carnival Queen Show, and you know that some of the qualities of the judging criteria, they grade muscle tone, they grade fitness. They want to see all of these aspects of it on the stage. You have to prepare yourself at least the year before. Prepare yourself for that. Don't just go today for tomorrow and say, oh, let me go on auditions for National Carnival Queen. Prepare your body, prepare your mind a whole year. I remember when my sister was going up for Carnival Queen, a whole year before, I training her how to walk already because she didn't know how to walk. I training her, train your voice. You have to prepare your mind to tell yourself, I'm going to do this and I'm going to win. And train. It's a consistent training so that when you reach there and you get that heavy duty training, you're ready for it, because it's not easy. That 2 months they have you every day. You have an event, you have to talk, you have interviews, this, that, and the other. You have to prepare yourself a whole year before because it's a lot. So based on the type of pageant that you participate in, make sure that you're ready for it. Know the criteria, know what it expects. And I think for me, that was my downfall for some of my pageantry experiences. I was just thinking, oh, okay, let me just go into it, whatever, whatever. But different
Yeah,
pageants require different criterias, different grading schemes. So you have to know it and work towards what they're looking for. Messier, they may be giving me good breeze. What you saying there? Some don't even have the whatever. Yeah, I read that. When you come here with your big body for a pageant, that is not for you. And you, please don't say wow. Bobby will. Yeah, but I have seen persons on the other side of it that have placed there. Yeah, I have seen persons that have done well
they're
for
off my camera
pageant,
by
and they
accident.
have been, yeah, and they're thick because they have the confidence. And sometimes you just go and you see your competitors looking nice and trim and whatnot, so that making you lose confidence on the other side of it. Yeah, on the other side of the spectrum. So you have to be ready for all of that. When you say that's not my portion, I rather be of service to myself. I don't think there's a certain body type, but at least hit the gym, prepare yourself. Yep,
Yep.
you have to. You have to. In
And if
all
I'm being
aspects.
completely honest, I've never really hit the gym for pageants. I'm not going for pageants anymore, but I've never really hit the gym for pageants.
Yeah, me neither. Maybe just before. Well, I did it
I
for
think
animal
with the
too.
training, the amount of training you do in the hill supposed to make you lose at least a little
Yeah,
5 pounds.
exactly. You have your talent. Your talent will make you be
Girl.
active, especially if you have a dramatic piece. It will make you lose weight. During the
Oh
pageant journey
yes.
is not easy. It's not easy because you have a lot of training to do and stuff. You will lose weight automatically. I remember especially doing this up north pageants, and I had to be going up and down. Your mind alone making you sweat, thinking of what you have to remember and say. It's not easy, you know. One person sit from the sidelines and they say, "This person not supposed to win or did this." You don't know how hard they work. Let them appreciate their success because they went in it to win. You gotta be in it to win it. So when somebody actually reached there, because everybody wants to win, yeah, but when somebody actually reached to the top, just congratulate them and stop trying to bash them. Yeah.
Okay. Makeup is getting there. I was going to bake under my eyes, but no, I ain't
I
doing
don't know
that.
if I have issues, but I look for one. I have some shame, is what I call it, to be honest, lol. Because what it entails, that's what you are signing up for, and show the best version of you. Yeah, true that. You put that glitter on your eye already.
Yeah, not too much because of the way it is. You seen it?
Oh yeah, I saw it.
When I take out
Yeah,
the picture for you to post, you will see it.
okay. Let me try and put a little bit more hair. I don't want to be in the sun. Huh? Me say that look dramatic, eh?
What your eyes?
Mm-hmm. Me build my belly. You see how it came out? Look how I did mine.
Yeah, it looks nice though.
Yeah, I think I like how it's coming out. What can you use in place of glitter glue?
Well, what I use
Yeah.
sometimes, and people will think like you crazy. I use lip gloss or lip balm.
Okay. Let me try that for you because I just want something to just stick on it. Sometimes I use cream. Yeah, cream just to let it stick.
Into the lip balm because the lip balm is more sticky. Into the lip balm.
Mhm. I personally can't go up for any pageant, so bravo to those who can. Yeah, and you need to have some level. You need to have some level of respect, because let me tell you, it takes a lot of mental courage to do so. And some
And to
persons
make
come
sure,
depressed when they don't, when they don't emerge
when I met
victorious.
Pretend, she was very shy.
Yes, she was, but she always had
Very
it in her.
shy.
She always said, "I want to do it" and whatnot. And look how she have evolved.
Yeah, because when she was going for my interview, she kept telling me, Gabby, I want to win. Yeah, I want to win that pageant of you. I say, well, if you put your mind to it, you will win.
Yeah, I remember telling her, "My girl, if you want to win, you have to act like the winner. Push yourself,
Yeah.
do it."
Make
Because
and show people act as
sometimes
if
when you
you win
act like the
already.
underdog, you remain the underdog. You remain in the underdog position, so you have to act like the winner. Like, you don't see
Yep.
how Joe Biden was just emanating the president already. Eh.
Yeah.
You have to act like the president for you to be the president if that's what you want to do. Let me try that lip gloss trick. Yeah, I wanna see how I can stick a
Hey,
little
you
bit.
did well.
Oh, look, I've been taking out all my little eyeshadow I put.
Just dab it a little bit, not too much. Just dab it a little bit.
Mm, Let me try and see how it works. Yeah, it actually sticks really.
Yep.
Okay, I not seen my last glue.
You don't have hair glue?
No, I have eyelash glue though. I don't put eyelash glue on my thing. But it take away from the look I had a while ago. I find like too much. I put too much pink. Let me try. Let me try and put some more white in the crease. So this is how it's coming out. Yeah. I did a lot of building up though for a look. I think I did an even more comprehensive eyeshadow look than you. That they build my do.
Yeah.
Just because I wanted the pigment to show. But after that, I'll be going into my makeup. One thing, I'm the queen of contour highlight. My cafe are tutus.
Yeah.
But the thing
I
is that I
contour my
have
face already.
mm, my still because I like how the look is coming out and I don't want to rush it too much.
Yeah.
Although I put in and taking it out, but it's okay. You see, guys, I learned a trick today. And you can
Yep,
also
everything will
apply that
something new.
if you have glitter. Well, I don't have chunky glitter, but I have some fine glitter.
And I
And
just bought this little
I
chunky the thing that I have to go and collect ideally.
this is how it's coming out. Let me know if you guys like this look. Yeah, I'm just dabbing it on. Yeah, but it was a very interesting topic today.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, some of the things that I took for myself, but I think persons learn one or two things as well. Especially if your relationships. This is how it's coming out. I don't
Yep.
want to do this. So let me take that from closer. Let me know if you like it. I still have to do a little bit of cleaning. Whee. All right. Let me try and put it under my eye.
Okay, let me see my eye again. Let me show you.
Yeah, girl, the lashes alone I see. Them
Oh
lashes
my
alone
gosh.
on me. Woo! But the makeup is coming out really well though. Which part? It's coming out really good. I'll have to change that stand. My nearby, I bought this stand and I put my makeup under it so I can multitask. But sometimes when I shift it, it just frame down my makeup. Ah, okay, guys. This Gabrian is way, way, way ahead of me. Let me try and finish up. So, what other interesting topic we spoke about in the group that we can speak about?
Um, Winya spoke about one.
Winya, what question did you ask if you're still on? I think she mentioned, hi, hi,
Something
sis,
about,
welcome.
I think it's something about like would you be somebody you love and something, or somebody who loves you and is annoying and ugly and something, so I can't even remember.
Yeah, would you be somebody? It had both bad and good in it.
Yep.
Somebody who is annoying and irritating but does everything for you, looks good or whatever, or somebody who's ugly and is your type or whatever, something like that. I'm like, honestly, I would be with the person that is what I said, the person that is my type and ugly, because sometimes you go into looks when you mother person show you love, whatever, whatever. You go into the looks, you forget about the looks. Cassandra said, politics had me almost miss you. Yes, girl, politics had all of us. I didn't want to do the live today again because I was still in my celebratory mood. My leve bom do. Why? Yeah. What is Trump saying? That Trump is still trying to contest the elections. Why Trump?
I don't
Trump
know about
has
Trump self.
Why isn't he trying to just gracefully lose and just give his concession speech?
They already said the man win already. The man win already.
The man do his speech, everything. He come in there, oh, he's sending his lawyers, this, that, and the other. It's still the
After you
election.
put so much
That's,
already to the
that's
people,
just
you expect
qualities
people
of
to
a
just vote for
narcissist, if
you.
you ask me. That's qualities of a narcissist. They don't know how to lose or lose gracefully. They always have to win. Or they will
Mm-hmm.
find some way to make themselves look good. I'm so happy Biden won too. I find that we needed other examples of better leadership, because
I'm so in love with the vice president, I swear.
the young people growing up today, they're saying, like that's how I supposed to be, to act like a leader, just bully people around, be a narcissist and all of that.
Yeah, I always find somebody a loser as if,
No, he's the loser. For all the things that he said and did, he's paying for it.
yep.
You see, the voice of the people matters.
Oh, yes, indeed.
I'm trying to do the wing line a bit.
Oh, oh, I didn't do a window.
You didn't do one? I just doing mine.
I usually do one, but I prefer my look without it. I don't know why.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it depends what I like. These days, I think I liking it more. I didn't used to do it like I was just doing a light one, but since that looks so bold, I'm gonna put one.
Where's my MAC lipstick? Right here. Lips gloss. I got lips gloss by Lala's Cosmetics. That's a classmate of mine. She does really good lips gloss, lip scrubs.
Uh,
She's very good. My eye glitter, I got it from Brittany. That's it's by
Genic.
some name. Yeah, man. I don't know. The name is very
This is by Genic.
posh.
Cassandra
Yeah.
loves the makeup. Thank you, sis. Yeah, we went for a more advanced look today. Yeah.
Yeah.
Gabrian and I already know that stuff, so I did not like had to teach her. I said, let me just explore with it. She showed me a look and I'm like, let's just wing it and go with it.
And we forgot the look completely.
Hmm. Well, at least we have creative minds, so we just going with it. So what you think about makes me see Kisaki love? Look, Gabrian asked you a question. Gabrian, look when you ask you a question. Kisaki love.
Sister, I wouldn't know because I'm not in love.
I
Honestly, like, I
hope
saw
your
a
boyfriend,
friend,
I hope your boyfriend don't listen to that lie, sister. Story.
but I was honest with him. The last time he asked me, I told him, I love you, but I'm not in love with you.
Okay, so what's the difference between being in love and love?
Well, I don't know about being in love because I've never been in love, but being loved is like you just love that person, you care for that person.
Mm-hmm.
Like if the person need anything, you will be there, you will support the person. But to say like,
Yeah.
I love you so much for us to get married, I'll go to the end of the world and back for you. No, boo boo. I haven't experienced that yet.
So have you been in love?
I don't think so. I highly doubt. Maybe I thought it was love, but I don't
It's
think so.
just love. No, I think there is a difference between being in love and love. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I think being in love is almost equivalent to infatuation, and it's just these butterfly feelings that we have maybe at the beginning of the relationship. But I do not believe that it will endure a long-term relationship. I believe that when you
Yeah.
have love, love endures, it's enduring. You are able to withstand the storms that come in your relationship. Therefore, that will make your relationship last. But in love, it's infatuation. Being in love is just infatuation, and you cannot deal with infatuation. Love is action. Love is making a decision to love
That's
that
why I was
person.
saying, like, I will
Love
be with
is,
somebody who cares for me, Keisha, and like I will like
yeah, the relationship would be able to last longer because the person care for you. They're showing you love. They
yeah,
take
like
care of
cares
you.
for me and
It's
I grow to
actual.
love the
Yeah.
person. But I haven't reached that stage where I'm
Hey,
in love with the person.
love.
I love you, boo
Yeah.
boo, and all of that. Mm-mm. You know, like it hasn't gotten to that yet.
Honestly, you see that butterfly feelings thing. I never. I remember having it once, just at the beginning, but I was preventing myself from having it just because I didn't want to go through heartbreak again. And I wanted to know
Yeah.
for sure. I was praying to God. I wanted to know for sure whether that would be my husband and whatnot. Yeah, but for me, I felt that love and in love is two different things. Blue is the color. Yeah. Somebody say CFC Chelsea Gabby. Yeah. Yes, look the makeup. I can't see my play for I love the eyeshadow look. As if I feel like
Yeah,
if
don't
you
add too much.
block it, it will block the look. Yeah, I really love how it came out today. I don't want to be in this because to not show it. Yeah.
I swear, and I don't even know why I put relaxer in my head the first time. Like I love my natural hair. Like, oh my god.
Oh
How can I
yes.
get
But actually, yeah, I'm starting to fall in love with my natural hair. But imagine 5 little corners I put just something to put the wig because I say like just comb it for it to grow. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I was going natural last year and I relaxed again last year and I'm like, you know what? Let me try
I
to
remember you
embrace
were going natural when you took the first haircut.
it. Yes. And I gonna relax that again and I said, wow,
But the bad thing about like when you put color, like when you bleach the hair,
it
it
breaks
takes
it, make
even
it dry.
longer
Yeah,
and
it
it
makes
takes
it
longer to
dry.
grow
Mm-hmm. It's so true. Love the
because
makeup, honey. I'm here to see your makeup and you do it very well. Thank you. I love the eyeshadow look today. I don't
they're looking like alpha.
oh, mm.
You understand?
But Isiaq said Vice President Kamala Harris gives us hope that one day those rules can be broken. Yeah, she just shattered glass ceilings on so many levels. The first woman ever to be a vice president, first black woman, first woman of Asian descent and black descent. Um, first, first stood bagay. Yes, first woman from coming from refugee parents, I think. Yeah, I'm just so happy for her. And like her speech, let me tell you, last night I was listening to that speech. I wanted to cry so bad because she was like,
I
"No,
listened to
I will
it
be
as
the
well. It
first. I will
was
not
so
be the
nice.
last. Yeah, I will be the first. I will not be the last. We're living in a country, the United States of America, to show you that possibilities are endless. Never even believe in what people tell you that you cannot do it because sometimes they tell you that because they have never seen it before. So you have to believe in
Yeah.
yourself so much, yeah, that you can do it and you can be it. Let me tell you, I love the speeches, both of them. Yeah, and I love like when Joe said, have faith, believe. And he gave the thing about when his son was dying. That even touched me. And he said, that had comfort for him. So he spoke about the 230,000 people who died from coronavirus. And he said, that song, I will raise you up on eagle's wings, um,
Mm-hmm.
hold you in the breath of dawn, make you to shine like the sun. Yeah, and hold you in the palm of my hand. That's one of my favorite songs going to church. So that really touched me. I wanted to cry. When you say let the haters hate, or you say that my girl, keep shining like the star you are, spot on cast on your truth. Yeah, Gabs lol. Maybe you know who that there.
Yeah, I know who that's there.
Why you say that? What are you talking about when you say let the haters hate? I come see the man finish makeup. I'll finish the makeup offline. Let's just talk about stuff. How do y'all feel about yeah, Kamala Harris becoming the first woman vice president and stuff? How do y'all feel about that? Should I put lashes? Let me see if I can.
Yes,
Lashes.
lashes on. You can't do an eye makeup without a lashes. Without lashes, that's not of a diva.
Girl, I just like I tell you, my all my lashes was going and I was taking a break from that. Yeah, but let me try and put the lashes. Watch.
Imagine my piece of hair, you know. You can't do without your hair.
Mm. As I give my hair a chance to breathe, then my hair growing so much. I was putting all them bleach and thing in that my finesse.
Girl, trust me, when you cover it, when you put a wig on your hair growing so fast. People saying your hair breaking, but I don't find it.
It's how you put it and how you take care of it.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm trying to put that. What you put in a hairpiece at the end?
Well, weave some Brazilian weave I have here.
me get the lash glue. Look, those I don't have such dramatic lashes like this. Allez. Maybe I like to baby. Look that I have. It's from I got it from a beauty supply store. Um
It's good. Usually, if I have lashes, so I double it do. I stick it on
yeah,
one top of
I
the
will
other.
have to double it. That's what I say for it to give it some thickness. Because it's not
Yep.
as yeah. Let me see if I can do that. And you just use the lash glue to double it.
Yep.
Let me see. I get the lash glue. And where you get your lashes from? The 25
I ordered it on Amazon. Eh?
Okay. And what's the
Yeah.
brand?
I think I ordered it I think I have a picture of it. I'll send it to you. I ordered it the Sunday. I got it the Tuesday.
Uh,
Yeah.
I'm just searching for my lash glue. It's either I had it there, because sometimes I just have a small kit. Or if I going out, I just grabbing it, and when I go, I do my makeup in my husband's car. But then I have
But
all the stuff, I have a lot of stuff in that. So now lash glue. If I don't get it, I don't do no lashes again. But I'm so in love with that look. A good thing you send me that book. I think I'll try that for my birthday next week. My birthday is next week, Saturday.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, that's true. November born in the house.
Yeah. Although I don't know what I'm gonna do. I say I'm just gonna give God thanks and praise and dance with my soca and I'm good to go.
Yes, sister.
Something that counts. Yeah. I'm so happy that Joe Biden and Kamala they are president and vice president because I feel like they would be a great team. One, two, they represent healing and hope for the nation. People have been going through so much with the racial unrest and all of that. Trump being a bully. I think the allies around the world will want to work more with the US. And I honestly was thinking about going back home because I wouldn't be able to stay in America for another 4 years under Trump. Yeah. Because when you go outside there, you can feel the tension, the toxicness, the hate that was there. But like as we have a new president, like a healing just come over the land.
The only
I
thing I'm scared of is the amount of people that was out celebrating. Corona. Yeah, they forgot about Corona.
yeah, one thing when people have to
So
speak
I
about the
guess I'm
country,
saying, like I was saying, by next week, I don't know the amount of cases.
it's bad because these days they're reporting 200,000 cases per day now.
Yeah,
So
because look at the amount of people that were out without a mask.
mhm, far less for after those celebrations, it's gonna be worse. Carson just said facts. Yeah, it's like a new air. Like, mama, you can just feel the difference.
My baby's granny told me the exact same thing. She told me it's so different. Like she have a relief. She's so happy.
Yeah, like honestly, I'm just so happy people made their voice be heard through their votes. I'm so happy. And imagine out of the 150 million people that can vote that are eligible to vote, 145 million people came out. And that's to show how divided the country is. 70 million people voted for Republican and 74 million voted for Biden. And all of them had to come out for them to overthrow Trump because if not, Trump would have got back in the
Yep.
White House. Yeah. And he's Catholic too. I love that. Yes, I love that he's a religious person. Yeah. And a lot of people voted for Trump not because they like him, but because they're just Republican at heart. Yeah. So the Republican first before they were Trump supporters. And I respect that. I respect that. But at the end of the day, I find that we had a better representation as a president. And if I was able to vote, Maka vote by Trump. I seen my husband to vote for Biden. Winya said it depends on the theme of the pageant. It seems when you're listening in reverse, she just come. Exactly.
Maybe.
Yes, it depends on the theme of the pageant because there is big and beautiful and all types of pageants and stuff like we mentioned. So you have to know what type of pageant you enter in. I remember when I did a regional pageant, the lady told me I was perfect, great and stuff if I was going to do a Miss Universe pageant. But it was um Miss Venus model pageant. And yeah, I was so disappointed because I went all out for that pageant. I think I placed third runner up for the pageant. And she told me, I tell her what was my downfall. She told me I was perfect. They loved me. The crowd loved me because the crowd was screaming for me, everything. And she told me, but I was perfect, but I didn't meet the criteria for the pageant. I should have studied the criteria more. Yeah, and for that pageant, people was coming with big costumes with big wings and all of these things, and I didn't have that. Yeah. So she told me next time, study the pageant. Yeah, and I remember I always used to
My room
practice.
is so pink, it makes everything.
Yeah. I not seen my last vlog, Gabrian, so I'll have to do it. I'll have to look for it and do it offline and I'll take the picture.
Apparently. So,
Cassandra said, girl, that
okay.
pushed me towards politics and having an interest in it, even being a governor is going to be accomplishing for me. Yeah, you never know. Like they said, the
Nice.
possibilities are endless.
Okay,
Yeah, I
Sophie said,
love
seeing
it.
the makeup better now.
Yeah, I love it. They say these lashes 25 ml. That's dramatic. Woo! Very good book, Gabby, guys. Booker, Booker, Booker.
Yeah.
Yes, very well done. And you like more of a dewy look, or do you like a matte finish?
I don't even know, like, whatever goes, goes.
Whatever goes. I like
Mm-hmm.
more of I don't like the shiny face, but I like almost a smooth finish, a natural face finish. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't like my face to be shiny. So what I normally do, I mix matte products. Like for my base, I have a lot of matte products, and then for my foundation, it would be like a normal skin tone type of foundation. That's what I normally do to give me like a more not dewier, but just a natural face finish. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, and there's a lot of figures winning Carnival Queen show regionally. Yeah, because they have the confidence, the talent, and whatnot. And I don't believe necessarily that because you are fake, that you should not participate in the pageant, because sometimes you have a worthy cause and you can use the platform to educate persons, inspire persons on maybe even your size. Because look, persons like artists, it was always you're always supposed to be small, have that certain look to be a musician or whatever. Persons like Liso, she's breaking glass ceilings. She's being thick and she's being confident about it. And she always speaking it. She always like, um, it's not because I'm fat. I cannot do this. Not because of my color of my skin. I cannot do this. It's because me and it is what I like, who I am, what I want to do. Yeah, they're breaking glass ceilings, so let them do it. So if they come confidently, whatever, and like they said, as long as your body proportion good and you tone and whatnot,
Mm-hmm.
do it, girlfriend. Girl, the weather changed yesterday. Yeah, the actually of the the actual day they call the results was so calm. The day before that it was so windy, like air was just passing to sweeping out, cleaning the place. It was so windy because the seasons were changing. And my husband was like, you will never see another day in the year like this where it's gonna be so windy. And that's because one, the weather is changing. So I think like God was just passing over all his spirits over the land. Yeah. And the day they call the election, it was so calm, really, really calm. I'm like, that's a sign that something positive is coming. Yeah, the air is just limited. The air clean. It clean, it clean. Time for Trump to go. Winya, it seems Winya behind. I call them the sideline haters. Laughing face, laughing face, laughing face, lol. True Winya, but you still have to prepare your body type. There's nothing wrong with any body type. Yeah, hit the gym if you have to. For me, I really went to the gym, except for Carnival Queen. I really hit the gym for Carnival Queen, but my say Meg, my Vinny Meg, I really lost a lot of weight for Carnival Queen, and I find like I wasn't thick, and I didn't have a lot of percentage of fat to my body weight. Yeah, it looks good, Gabby. It looks good. Let me drop
I
mine
don't know.
because
I'm loving the look, but I want to go out. I'm not leaving the look. I'm not just done
yeah.
up on it.
Yeah, I think I'll finish offline. I'll do a nude lip and I'll finish offline. Yeah.
Yeah. But I
Um,
love I
yeah,
had a wonderful time today, I swear.
yeah, I love the eyeshadow. I'm happy that you mentioned something, more complex. I love how it came out.
Yeah.
I not seen my lash glue, so I'm just stopping here for now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, in everything that you do, you need a team. You need to prepare yourself for it. You need a gym team. You need a coach for your speech. You need a coach for your walking, everything. For you to be successful in pageantry, I think that you need a chaperone as a head chaperone, but you also need a team around you to just empower you to become that best version of yourself. So definitely,
Yep.
mm-hmm, what you said yes, and it wasn't easy. Let me tell you, so much lessons to learn from that. As if I just get a renewed sense of motivation that I can do and be anything that I want to do and be. Especially with Kamala Harris as the example.
Yes.
She's a mother, she's a wife, she has children, she is educated. I'm like,
As
hell
you
no.
see, yeah, nothing not stopping me. You see, as I
Yeah,
want to go for my goals for 2020, I'm not gonna lie, in all the coronavirus and everything,
yeah,
I accomplished a lot of things.
a lot. Me too.
Because I have been saying I'm going to get my license since
Mm,
whenever.
mm-hmm.
And I finally did it this year. It only took
I
me two
remember
months.
when I was going and do it, you say I doing it, I start whatever. So it's like you
And I
start,
stopped.
you stop. Yeah. And look, you do it. So I say during this time, take it and do the things you always wanted to do. I always wanted to start a YouTube channel. I said, look, I there in the house. What more opportune time for me to do it?
Yeah.
I'm going, I'm doing it. Let me just do the things I want to do. Who like it, like it. Who don't like it, don't like it. You're
As
supposed
Debbie, if you do it for yourself,
yeah. I say me and as you say that I was even watching this live when I saw not too long ago that these white people were just jeering and calling people nigger and they didn't want women especially to go to school.
yeah.
I'm like, what? What's the lady name? I just shared it on my status. Look the name sleeping. And I'm like, you never see the meme where they're showing the young girl, the young black girl walking and they're showing the picture of Kamala Harris. That was just symbolic for me. Look, they didn't want black people to go to school. Now they're in positions of power. And I say, lo and behold, you never know what can happen after that. Yeah, when you give people a chance, an opportunity to empower themselves. I agree with you, Conifer, but I'm just pointing out that the slim body type is not always the preferred look in all Caribbean countries. Yeah, because some judges, especially for the regional shows, they don't like people that are looking mega. Especially in pageantry, you have to have a little shapey, a little breast, a little something. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nowadays they are promoting inclusivity. What? Inclusivity? Why? With body
With
type.
body types. What does that mean?
Meaning that they're trying to be more open to different types of body types instead of just saying, okay, we want just this Barbie doll type of look and whatnot. Yeah.
Okay. My
Um,
sister, can I
what's
get
her
some
name?
wine, please?
You know, I had the drink. The drink get cold on me. I will go and warm it downstairs and I'll drink it because
I
it's very
remember you told me your husband gave you a drink some day.
I never even
What
sip
did
on
the
the
drink go?
yeah. I think that topic was too interesting today.
Yeah, it
Um,
was a very nice topic and
very
the
engaging.
live
But
was active. They had people sharing their views. I really like that.
yeah, but this young Empress said must have see what you write there, Cassandra? Must have see Zay see
Now I need
Zay.
to come and do some sessions for my bum. It's a bit too flat.
Hey, my girl,
Oh,
go to
somebody's calling me.
go to When's
Why at
body
this time?
session. Go to When's body session. She does butt cupping. So go
I
to her
know.
butt cupping. Mwen sav si zye mwen sa ouve epi se lache sa la. Oh, ma sav. My sister saying she don't know if her eyes will open with those type of lashes. She have small
It opening
eyes.
one is very light.
She will win, yeah. The time for hearing no is over. Amen. Let me tell you, it's really the time for Black people to stop waiting on white people to invest for them to get their little petty jobs, such as babysitting and just a little petty cash job where they're doing all the hard work and the white people getting the money. It's time for Black persons to boss up. Now is the time to shine. Believe in yourself and your dreams. Put yourself in the forefront. Stop depending on waiting for other people to do your job. It's time for us to take the lead in leadership positions in society. Yes, because that's how we'll always stay down and persons will always take advantage of us. So follow your dreams, do you believe in you, break the glass ceilings, even if other persons do not believe in you and your dreams. Yes,
Yup.
like Kamala said. Anyway, let's end on this note. We are already over 2 hours and I want to keep it within 2 hours. So thank you so much, Gabrian, for having such a lively discussion and
Yes.
being very
Thank you for
open.
having me.
Yes, on the topic of hate versus jealousy and stuff around that issue. I hope
Mm.
that you guys learned something today about it, the science of it, and how to just address it. Knowing that it's better to just go to God, go to the person that you have the issue with and speak to them about it. Communicate, communicate, communicate. Forget the noise around you and go within and find out, for example, if you're dating somebody, find out whether that person is for you and whatnot, and stop listening to all the noise around you. The sun is coming in on me. Yeah, I really love the eyeshadow look that we went for today. I didn't even have time to finish my face, guys, because we were talking so much. I was so engaged in the topic. Very interesting topic. Yeah, so thank you for joining us today. Yeah, maybe I can have you
Yes.
some
See you
time.
next Sunday for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah. Um, this whole victory is just refreshing. Love to see it, and I love Madam VP already. Yes, 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 yes. I cannot wait for me to see what she does, how she dresses, and just all of it. I'm here for all of it. The makeup is lit. Thank you, people. Like the carnival
Thanks, y'all.
president intention look like they want to go up every year. She never included women in anything for the 2 years. I said what I said. Kira Rosakalela. Anyways, I get the point.
You correct. That is
You're
very
very
true.
right. Yes, but I get the point. But we're about to conclude this. Hi, are you
Yeah.
doing the lady boy makeup? I don't know what's that, sir. But no, we
I
are
lady
not.
boys. Huh?
No, we are not. Yeah, people like that kind of thing.
Anyways, so yes, guys, thanks for logging in. See you next
Yeah.
Sunday, Keisha.
Thank you. Let me just take a little selfie there. Thank you guys for joining us today and being very open to the discussion about hate and jealousy. We spoke about so many other things. We spoke about elections because, as you know, we have a president elect, which is Donald Trump. I'm so happy for him. Give him a chance. Let us unite as one. And said, okay, thank you. And guys, just work on yourself, work on your dreams, work on your professional and personal growth and development. Let me tell you, when you work on yourself and you give to yourself, you are better able to serve the persons around you. So just continue working on yourself to become the best version of yourself and to improve your environment and the persons around you. With that being said, if you have not liked my channel and subscribed to it, like, subscribe, and share this live so that some persons may learn something today and take it with them for life. All right, love y'all. And we are going to close by saying goodbye.
Bye.
All right, bye.